welcome back to my channel. I am Shauna if we haven't met yet. Today is day 22 of 25 for my Declutter My Whole Home for the Holidays challenge. And I am totally drawing a blank as what to declutter today. Today was supposed to be day 2 of the shed, but that took less than an hour yesterday. So I think I'm going to do my van. It is not going to be super entertaining or anything, but I will show you some things that we do to prepare for the winter and just to help the van stay clean-ish during the year. Now, to be fair, we don't use the van very much now that we have 2 kids in college. My kids are older, so it's not like super messy. Now, a few years ago when the van was our primary vehicle and the kids were younger, really bad. Not so bad now. So not the most entertaining video, but stay tuned because I still will have tips for you. And then we might do a few more fun facts about me as well. So here we go. And we gotta go fast. It's gonna rain. Let's go. Welcome to my van. Her name is River. I named her after River Song from Doctor Who and River Tam from the TV show Firefly. Yes, I do name all of my vehicles. I'll tell you more about that in a little bit. But like I said, really not that bad. We pretty much use the van if all 5 of us are around or if we're hauling things. So we pretty much use my husband's car more often just because it gets better gas mileage. But the van still needs to be cleaned out. We do take her on vacation, and I never had time to finish cleaning her out between vacation and moving my kids into college. So there's still things in here from vacation, like crumbs and wrappers and things. So I'm starting off by doing the back, which honestly, I should have started and worked front to back because we are in the front the most, but I knew that there were things in the back that had to come out, and is it going to start downpouring? Is it not? So this was a little bit more protected, but pretty much just going through like the cup holders and like the little side covered pocket things. My kids sometimes will store things in there like little toys or wrappers, garbage, things like that when they're in the back. So just vacuuming, cleaning this out, trying to do this as quick as possible because I really wanted to get this done before it started to rain. And like I said, as I'm working, because this is not the most exciting video with the biggest transformation, I am going to share some fun facts with you again. So those will be sprinkled throughout the video. So we're going to start with talking about vehicles and names. So we have had Rory, which was our first car. Then we had Storm, which was a white Subaru. We had Ducky, which was a Subaru Outback, and the reason we named her Ducky was because her license plate was DUX, so it said Ducks. We named her Ducky. We've also had Iron Man van, which was our first minivan because it was color of Iron Man. The next minivan was Sherlock, and now we have River. My husband's current car is Boo because one of our kids' friends when he was little couldn't say Subaru. He called them Super Boos, and we think that our Subaru is pretty super. And then his old car was Batman, and then my daughter's car is Groot because when we bought it, the previous owner had Groot stickers on it. So one thing that we like to have in the back of our vehicles, mostly during the winter, but during any time, is like a bin with blankets because you never know when you're going to need a blanket for being cold or when you're tired or for a picnic or things. But especially living in Western New York during the winter, if you get stranded or anything, having blankets is really important. And we put them in containers because carrying that big bin, we can just put it in and out of the vehicle really easily. We don't have to worry about losing anything. So I will be putting my husband's back together shortly for his car. At some point, we needed the bin for something else. I don't remember what happened, but I need to make sure that that gets done for him. And then once that is done, we're moving on to the middle of the van, just giving that a good vacuum. When we took this to vacation, my boys sit in the middle. My daughter rides with my in-laws. And so just making sure that we're still cleaned up after vacation. Some things did get spilled in the cup holders between the 2 seats. So just making sure that's cleaned out, cleaning out the pockets on the back of the driver and front passenger seats, making sure that's all cleaned up. I really, really wanted to use my upholstery cleaner, but I just knew that today was not going to have time with it raining. Could I have done it? Sure, but then I like to leave the windows open so it dries out and we don't have to worry about mold or mildew from it just being just all the wetness being enclosed in the van. So not going to get to that today. I'm not sure if I'm actually going to get to that before winter comes, but at least I know it's cleaner than it was. And then we're going to move to the front I have this cereal container that we use as a garbage can. It moved up here for vacation so the boys could use the extra cup holders, but normally it lives behind the center console here. We bungee cord it in so it doesn't fly all over the place. So I'm going to make sure that that gets put back so we can get to the tissues and things because, cold and flu season is coming. We're going to need the tissues more. So just making sure that that is all set up. It's starting to get a little bit darker outside, like the clouds are changing, so I'm going to work a little bit faster and start sharing some more fun facts with you. So the first thing I ever wanted to be was an artist. So little me would be so proud of myself that I actually have an art business. And while I'm not doing much with it right now, just the fact that I did that, so proud of me. So proud of me. I am gluten-free. I cannot tolerate gluten. I'm not celiac, but try not to eat gluten as much as I can. And I have a list of like over 40 other foods that I'm sensitive to. Some of them I can eat in moderation or with other foods, but just in general, I have a lot of food sensitivities. It's raining, so I'm just going to prop you up over there while I finish up, just because I don't need my camera and tripod to be getting wet. So I'm almost done. Let's finish this up quick. Another fun fact about me as I start cleaning out the glove compartment is I have never been on an official job interview. A lot of the jobs that I've had were because I was recommended from volunteer positions that I had, or because I happened to know the owner and they had known me for like a really long time, so knew that I was reliable. So when I started job hunting this year, I was very nervous about having to go on a job interview, but instead I decided to open up my own business and I am taking decluttering and organizing clients. I've had 4 clients so far. It's really exciting. And some of them are even booking second appointments with me, which I never thought I'd be able to do this, but I'm having a blast, and I honestly will cry on the way home from each appointment because I love helping people get peace in their homes and just be able to relax and like be able to clean better and get their time back. So this is something that's really on my heart. So being able to do this as a job is just, it makes me so happy. Now that the glove compartment is done, and I found gift certificates, which was awesome. They were not where they're supposed to be. I'm going to just finish cleaning up here, wiping things down, vacuuming until my vacuum cleaner battery decided that it didn't want to work anymore. And then I'm just going to call it quits, which was great because as soon as I finished and put everything away, it started downpouring. So I'm glad that I was able to finish when I did so I didn't get wetter. It's not fully vacuumed, it's not fully clean, but it's so much better. I'm really happy with the way it turned out. Granted, it wasn't a huge mess to begin with, but just knowing that it's done and it's ready, I can have other people in my van and not worry what they're going to think about the mess in here, even though it really wasn't bad. Just knowing that it's done and it's ready and it's good to go makes me feel really good. So that totally did not go to plan, but that's okay. That is all right. It doesn't always have to go to plan, and very rarely does it actually go to plan. So being flexible is a huge part of decluttering, but knowing that the van is mostly ready for winter is really nice. Would I have loved to have finished vacuuming? Absolutely. Would I have loved to have done like use my little upholstery cleaner on the chairs? 100%, but the back is ready, new garbage is in, garbage bags are ready. If I ever get pulled over, I know where the registration card is. So all things that just kind of put my mind at ease a little bit. So I'm going to call it a win. I'm going to go inside before it starts raining any harder. Thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to drop some fun facts about you or any car organizing tips you may have as well. I'm always looking for more things to keep all of my vehicles as neat and tidy as possible. All right. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you later.